Hey guys, and welcome to Rez Car Adventures. I'm Rez, and this episode I'll be teaching you guys how to roll your guards. Now, rolling your guards is really important if you've got a little bit wider wheels than would fit normally in your guards. It can roll back the lip of your fender and push out the guards a bit to give you that extra room. So I've got some wide wheels and wide tyres to fit to my car. So I'll be rolling it and taking you guys along, teaching you guys how to do it. And I'll be using a professional guard rolling tool and a heat gun. It might sound expensive, professional guard rolling tool, but you can generally pick them up for under $100. And if that's too expensive for you, if you're in a car club, sometimes your car club members will be able to lend you out one, and they might even come help you do it. I'll take you guys along, we'll roll the guards on my car, I'll teach you how, and yeah, let's go do it. Alright guys, this is what you're going to be needing. You'll need a jack stands to jack up your car and keep it up safely. You'll need a heat gun to heat up the paint so it doesn't crack. You'll need a guard roller and a breaker bar or tire iron to take off your wheels. You might need a mallet just to massage the fenders a bit in places the guard roller isn't going. And you might need some metal snips just to cut the bumper tabs if they're going to be fouling on the wheel. Some cars have this, some cars don't. You need some gloves because it's going to be really dirty under the wheel arches. And you'll need some hardware if you're going to cut your bumper tabs, just some nuts and bolts and washers. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is my car. It's a 2003 Mitsubishi Mirage. It's very slow, but you know, got plenty of mods to make it faster. Anyway, these are the wheels. They are Enkei RPF 1s, and yeah, they're pretty wide tyres, pretty wide rims for this size car. So that's why we're rolling the guards. Alright guys, this is the guard roller I picked up for about $70 I think it was. Now a quick rundown of how to use it. So you've got this wheel here. That's the wheel you want to be contacting the lip of the guard to roll it. This bit here, this lever here, loosens that so you can angle it to get the angle you want on the guard. This big one here does the angle. So if you can see, it's going to bolt to the hub face here, that bit. And then this angle, you want to be pushing out that way, and that'll put more pressure on the guard. So that's what this one does. You wind it and it either goes in or out depending on which way you wind. And then we have this one on the side, which basically, if you have quite a large wheel gap between your hub and your arch, this one basically allows this to extend. It just makes it so it's all adjustable to fit many cars. And yeah, so that's a quick rundown on how to use a guard roller, and let's get straight into guard rolling. Okay, so next step is to get your guard roller and mount it on the wheel hub. Then they have these little things which go on if you've got tapered wheel nuts, like that. Now tighten it slightly so it sits against the guard and doesn't move. Next step is to get your heat gun and heat up the fender evenly for about 2 to 5 minutes on a pretty high heat. Keep it a fair distance away and keep moving so you don't burn the paint. Alright, so you've finished heating, so immediately after you want to take this to the middle, wind in a bit of pressure, just a little bit to start with, and then start working back and forwards. Once it becomes really easy, wind in a bit more pressure. Make sure the metal's still hot so the paint's soft. and then keep going, applying more pressure while the paint's nice and warm and hot until it's rolled completely. Alright, so it's good to do this in small increments, because if you take it too far too soon, it'll crack the paint. Alright, so the paint's got a bit just warm now, it's not hot, so I'm just going to reheat the paint. Alrighty, so I've rolled the guard now. It's all at the angle that I want, which is nice, maybe a 20-30 degree angle. And I'll take you in to have a close look. But first, we'll take this off. Alright, so here's a close look of what the befores and afters. So you can see here, this is sort of a before. This bit doesn't really get rolled. It'll crack too easy, or I don't know. They just don't tend to roll that because the wheel goes up and down more central and doesn't worry about that. But you can see up here, it used to look like that, big flat piece, and up here it's all folded back, and yeah, the wheel's not going to catch on that. Alright, so now that one corner's done, it's time to do the other 3 corners, just using the same method, and yeah, so we're going to put the wheel back on this one, go to the other side, do that, and then do the fronts. Okay, so here's how I did the bumper tabs. I've put a wing nut and a nut through a hole further in that I've made, and then this metal tab here, I'm just going to bend back with a mallet. Alrighty, so we've got the metal tab just in here. A few taps with the mallet gets it right out of the way, and then there's nothing there for the wheel to catch on. Alright guys, so I've rolled all the guards now. I put the factory wheels back on because there's a few more things that need to happen before the big wheels go on. So I need to put suspension in, put the brakes on, and sway bars and stuff like that. So basically the steel wheels are going to stay on until all that's done, so I can get one alignment right at the end and don't have to pay for multiple alignments. Alright, so I hope you learned something about rolling guards. If you have any questions, post them down below. So if you liked the video, there's plenty more coming. So consider subscribing to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you next time on Res Car Adventures.